David, when I'm playing pro-ams and I see a guy in the first tee that has a really long overswing, I know it's going to be a long day. How do you fix an overswing?
Yeah, well, long day, long swing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go together. Well, it's interesting. We do see a lot of players. I mean, look, you have to look at players like Bubba Watson and John Daly. I mean, they swung it long and way past parallel. We see some of the LPGA players from Japan who have these long swings, but they're talented enough to sort of time it and get back to impact. Most players, unfortunately, they sort of swing their arms back there and the club just goes, it's long and loose, and by the time trying to get the club back to impact it's very inconsistent. So I've always been of the belief, and this is why the A-swing I think really helps so many people, it's much more of a compact swing. But even when players work on everything we're trying to get them to do in the A-swing, hands in, club out, right arm on top, which in theory, with the left arm close to the body, in theory we really should keep the swing short, we still see players whose arms lift. And many times, it's simply because players sort of practice their backswing. You know, the thing is in golf, people talk about backswing and downswing. In reality, as you're going back, you're coming down. It's really, there's no point at which everything just stops and comes down together, because your lower body should be leading. Your lower body should be actually starting to go towards the target very subtly as you're completing that backswing. That increases actually your torque. The ability as you wind up, if you start forward, boy, you really create a tremendous amount of torque. And you'll see this with all long hitters. As they're going back, they're going forward. So one of the ways, Ryan, to actually, believe it or not, to shorten the backswing is to start the downswing earlier, okay? Now, you don't have to rush, but the way you want to do that is just when you get to about halfway back, okay, because remember, when your brain says stop, it's already gone further than you think. So when you get to about half, maybe three-quarter way back, you want to think in terms of starting to move towards the target. So what I would encourage these players to do is make practice swings where they go and they actually start their downswing as they're completing their backswing, not just stopping at the top the whole time. So have a couple of practice rehearsals doing that for me. Right, so as you go back, you're coming down, just like that. Good. Even a little earlier than that. That's it. Good. And again. Good. Nice. Good. All right, let's get up there and do that now. So it's going to really feel, it's going to feel short, but you're going to feel like your lower body's starting a little earlier, okay? Off we go. If you start your downswing earlier, it's not likely that your hands and arms are going to keep going that much further. Okay, so in your mind's eye, okay, you're starting just before you complete the backswing. Very good. Excellent. Okay, let's see how this goes. So it's going to feel short, but the lower body's going to go earlier. Now that, it wasn't short, but in your mind, it probably felt like you started your downswing when your hands are only here.
Yeah, it almost can feel quicker too.
It will do. It'll feel a little quicker. So that'll help you get rid of that long overswing. So make a lot of practice swing, swing it back, but going forward as you're going back, and that will really cut that backswing down. So, and you won't have to wear a crash helmet as that club bounces off your head.